Welcome to this essential guide on navigating the Social Security number process after you receive your employment authorization document. First, we will clarify why the SSN matters and how it connects to your EAD. Next, we will explain whether your SSN will be issued automatically or if you need to apply in person. Then, we will walk through timelines, documents, and best practices. Finally, we will close with a summary, quizzes to test your knowledge, and practical next steps. Here is our agenda. First, why the SSN matters. Next, automatic versus manual issuance. Then, we will cover the timeline of expectations versus reality. After that, we will discuss what to do if nothing arrives within a month. We will also detail the documents required and preparation steps. Finally, we will give practical tips to avoid delays and include quick quizzes to assess your understanding. Your employment authorization document permits you to work legally. However, the Social Security number is the identifier employers use to set up payroll and report taxes. It is also commonly required for banking, benefits, and many services. Therefore, even with your EAD in hand, you cannot complete onboarding at most employers without an SSN. This is why confirming whether your SSN will arrive automatically or requires manual application is crucial to starting work on time. Let's distinguish the two paths. First, if you check the SSN request box on Form I-765, your information is typically sent electronically from the Department of Homeland Security to the Social Security Administration soon after approval. In this automatic path, your SSN card often arrives within 7 to 14 days after the physical EAD card reaches you. Next, if more than 4 weeks pass without receiving the SSN card, you should assume the automatic process failed. At that point, you must take immediate action and apply in person at your local Social Security office. Finally, the manual route requires bringing the correct documents and may involve processing times of 7 to 10 business days, with potential delays extending to 3 to 6 weeks in some cases. Let's set expectations. In the automatic issuance scenario, the Social Security card commonly arrives between 7 and 14 days after you physically receive your EAD card. However, delays can occur due to backlogs or data synchronization issues between agencies. Therefore, if you reach 4 weeks after your EAD arrival without receiving the SSN card, you should transition from waiting to acting. Specifically, you should visit the Social Security office in person to apply, rather than waiting indefinitely. This approach minimizes further delays to employment and payroll setup. If 4 weeks have passed since you received your EAD and your Social Security card has not arrived, you should stop waiting. Next, proceed directly to your nearest Social Security office to apply in person. This decisive step reduces uncertainty and starts the clock on manual processing. Acting promptly protects your start date, income, and tax compliance. Here are the steps for a manual application. First, call your local Social Security office to confirm office hours, appointment policies, and precise documentation requirements. Next, prepare the SS5 application form, your valid foreign passport, and your physical EAD card. The SS5 can often be filled out on-site, but completing it in advance can save time. Then, arrive early with original documents, and verify that your biographical information exactly matches across documents. After submitting your application, request a receipt or case reference number to help with follow-up. If you have not received your SSN within 10 to 14 business days, contact the office to check the status. Finally, if verification issues arise, return with any additional documents requested and politely escalate as needed to ensure progress. For a successful visit, bring 3 required items: the SS5 application form, your foreign passport, and your physical EAD card. Additionally, consider bringing a printed I-94 record, proof of your current address, your appointment confirmation if applicable, and any additional identification you may have. Bring originals for verification, and keep photocopies for your personal records. Verifying identity details precisely helps avoid rework and delays. To minimize delays, ensure every detail in your application matches your EAD and passport exactly. Ask the clerk to confirm that your application was fully submitted and whether any verification flags appeared. If you have had a recent name change, bring official proof to avoid holds. Set reminders to follow up at 10 business days and again at 3 weeks. Maintain a record of all communications, visits, and reference numbers for accountability and faster escalations. Here is a side-by-side comparison. On the automatic route, you check the SSN request box on the I-765, do not need an in-person visit, and typically receive the card within 7 to 14 days. If 4 weeks pass, you should transition to the manual route. On the manual route, the box was not checked or the automatic process failed. You must visit an SSA office. Expect 7 to 10 business days of processing, and be aware that verification issues can extend the timeline to 3 to 6 weeks. This sequence diagram explains data movement. Initially, the applicant submits Form I-765 with the SSN request. Then, after EAD approval, DHS transmits the relevant data to the Social Security Administration. If the transmission proceeds correctly, SSA ingests the data, prints the Social Security card, and mails it. Alternatively, if the data fails to transfer or is incomplete, the applicant must visit the SSA office in person with the required documents. The SSA then verifies identity and issues the Social Security number. Typical timeframes are 7 to 14 days for successful automatic issuance and 7 to 10 business days for manual processing, with potential delays extending further if verification issues occur. This table summarizes what to bring. The SS5 application, foreign passport, and physical EAD card are required in original form, and I-94 printout and proof of address are recommended to help with identity verification. Appointment confirmation is optional but useful if the office requires scheduling. Carry originals and keep personal copies for your records. Quiz time. The question is, if your Social Security number has not arrived, when should you stop waiting and apply in person at the Social Security office? Option A. After 7 days from receiving your EAD. Option B. After 14 days from receiving your EAD. Option C. After 4 weeks from receiving your EAD. Option D. After 2 months from receiving your EAD. You may pause the video now to think about the answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is after 4 weeks from receiving your EAD. If 1 month passes without the Social Security card, you should stop waiting and apply in person at the Social Security office. This prevents further delays in starting work and setting up payroll. Second quiz. Which documents are required for a manual Social Security application at the Social Security office? Option A. SS5 form and a driver's license only. Option B. Option B. Foreign passport and a copy of an email confirmation. Option C. Physical EAD card and a utility bill. Option D. SS5 form, foreign passport, and your physical EAD card. You may pause the video now to consider your answer. We will discuss the answer in the next section of the video. The correct answer is the SS5 form, your foreign passport, and your physical EAD card. These 3 items form the core requirement set for a manual Social Security application. Additional documents, such as an I-94 printout and proof of address, can help, but are not always mandatory. Here is a concise checklist to keep you on track. First, confirm whether you checked the SSN box on your I-765. Next, allow up to 4 weeks after receiving your EAD for automatic delivery. If no card arrives by then, call the Social Security office, prepare the required documents, and apply in person. After applying, follow up at 10 business days, and again at 3 weeks if necessary. Keep a detailed record of all calls, reference numbers, and dates. These are the key takeaways. First, the EAD alone is not sufficient. You need an SSN for payroll and taxes. Second, automatic issuance typically takes 7 to 14 days. But if 4 weeks pass, apply in person. Third, manual processing is 7 to 10 business days, with potential delays up to 3 to 6 weeks. Fourth, preparation and proactive follow-up make a significant difference. Finally, accuracy across all documents reduces verification delays. Please note this important disclaimer. This video provides general information only and does not constitute legal advice. Policies, required documents, and processing times can vary by location and may change without notice. Always verify current requirements with your local Social Security office, official government sources, or a qualified immigration professional before taking action. To wrap up, confirm whether you requested the SSN on your I-765. Expect 7 to 14 days for automatic issuance. If 4 weeks pass without a card, apply in person. Bring the SS5 form, your foreign passport, and your physical EAD card. Follow up after 10 business days and maintain detailed records. Acting quickly protects your start date, payroll setup, and overall financial stability. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like the video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more practical guides. We would love to hear your Social Security timeline experiences and questions in the comments.